Welcome to Korea Spicy Bunny Stories. Imagine this. Your mother-in-law calls every single weekend, demanding that you visit. Not asking, demanding. And when you finally show up, she looks at you and says this. Why would you ever visit your own parents? Yeah, that's when things exploded. Hello, my spicy bunnies. It's your host, the bunny with attitude. Today's story is about a mother-in-law who suddenly became obsessed with her son after he got married. Weekly calls, endless guilt trips, and a husband who unfortunately had the backbone of overcooked noodles. But last weekend, the wife finally snapped. And honestly, it was long overdue. Let's get into the story.
I'm in my early 30s. I've been married for less than a year. My husband and I both work full-time, which means one thing. Weekends are sacred. Those 2 days are the only time I can rest. But my mother-in-law had other plans ever since we got married. She started calling every single week.
Come visit this weekend. I miss my son. Why aren't you coming?
At first, I tried to be understanding. She's a single mother. Maybe she's lonely. So we visited. Once. Then again. But slowly, it became every weekend. And I was exhausted. One Friday night, my husband walked into the living room. He looked nervous. That was never a good sign.
Honey, my mom called.
And
She wants us to come over tomorrow.
we went last weekend.
She says she misses me.
That's when I said something simple. Then let's visit my parents this weekend. Silence. Complete silence. He just stared at the floor, like the idea completely broke his brain. Before we got married, he always said one thing.
Taking care of parents is individual responsibility.
In other words, you take care of your parents. I take care of mine. Fair? But apparently, that rule disappeared after the wedding. The next morning, I stayed in bed. I refused to get ready. My husband walked into the bedroom looking panicked.
Please. My mom keeps calling. She won't stop.
I rolled over, pretending not to hear him. Then he said something interesting.
Remember that designer bag you wanted? I'll buy it for your birthday. Please just come with me this once.
I stared at the ceiling, thinking. Honestly, I was just tired of arguing. Fine, but this is the last time for a while. We arrived at his mother's house, and immediately I knew something was wrong. She was already waiting at the door, watching us. The moment we stepped inside, she spoke.
So you finally decided to show up. I called so many times. You ignored me. You only came after begging.
I was already irritated, but I tried to stay calm. We were here last weekend, and we were supposed to visit my parents this week. She frowned immediately.
Why would you visit your parents?
I blinked. Because I missed them, she scoffed.
Are you a child?
That was the moment something inside me snapped. Then are you a child too? You call every weekend because you miss your son. The room went silent. My husband froze. My mother-in-law's face turned red.
That's different.
I shrugged. Okay, then let's eat. We're leaving right after. Her eyes widened.
You think I cooked for you?
I laughed. Then why did you call us here? That's when the yelling started. I honestly stopped listening halfway through. So I stood up, grabbed my bag, and walked out. My husband? He didn't say a single word. When I got home, I locked the door. If he wanted to stay there with his mom, they could enjoy their time together. And apparently, They did, because he stayed there for 3 days. He even went to work from his mother's house. When he finally came home, he looked exhausted. But this time I didn't yell. I just said something calmly. "You've visited your mother countless times. Now it's your turn." He looked confused.
What do you mean?
"Your turn to visit my parents. The same number of times." He just stared at me, speechless. So I added one more thing. "From now on, if your mother calls, you can't go alone." And I meant it, because if she ever speaks to me like that again, I'm done, marriage or not.
Wow, just wow. Some mother-in-laws think marriage means gaining ownership of their son. But they forget something. That son now has a wife. And respect goes both ways. So tell me, my spicy bunnies, if your mother-in-law demanded that you visit every weekend, what would you do? Let me know in the comments. And I'll see you in the next story. And don't forget to subscribe for more spicy Korean chaos.